The perfect garden oasis. Justin Calderon caught up with a gardening expert and got all his best tips.
Now, where is he? Ben, have you seen John? He said he'll meet us here.
Hey, how you
there
doing?
he
Welcome.
is.
Listen, I thought, since we're going to be out here in this little garden area, secret garden, you might need a little something to keep us quenched.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's not quite cocktail hour yet.
Oh,
but,
hey.
nothing's better than a good old glass of sweet tea.
Yes, sir. And John, I'm really
Salute.
loving this backyard oasis right you have for us here. But I know
Thank
you
you.
have tips and tricks for our audience to create an oasis of their own.
Yeah, just pick a spot in your yard or on your patio even, a balcony, where you're going to get a little bit of shade and just create your own little oasis. This is actually tucked right in the very corner of our backyard, and so it's a good spot for some of the plants that like more shade. I mean, I know we've looked at some sunny plants before, but here's a nice spot for a good shady plants. And any kind of ferns will love the shade, and even if you have a little water feature, some of the moisture coming off of it. So the maidenhair fern, the fancy leaf fern, bird's nest ferns, and even ivies love this kind of a spot.
And it seems like even the water feature, you have the nice breeze that would come through. It'll kind of keep it a couple degrees cooler over here.
It will, it sure will. And we all need a spot like this every once in a while to maybe start the day, get your mind going on what's going to happen today for you, and have a little coffee out here, or in the day with a little respite, a little place where you can just sit back and kind of chill and forget about what happened today.
Most definitely, John. And what other plants do you recommend people plant in this respite that would do well with shade?
Well, believe it or not, some of these plants even are more tolerant of sun too, like the snaps. They like sun, but they're also doing well in the shade because they get a little bit of sunlight here too. Believe it or not, the plants that are right here along the little cabin are a type of sage. This is Jerusalem sage. They love full sun, but they do great right here too because they get just a little bit of that sunlight. Over in the pots, those are wonderful plants that will take a good bit of the shade, and they bring a lot of color, are the hydrangeas. So things like that will grow well. We've even got left over from winter a lot of the ornamental cabbages that are still going good in here.
And would you recommend that people, when they get started and thinking about building their summer respite, to use natural shadows and the natural shade in your yard?
Good point. Yeah. To before you put something together like this, spend a couple of days and look how the sun hits that area. See where the trees maybe shade that area. If you're going to spend more time out here in the morning and you want a little bit of that morning shade, look at that. If you're going to come out here in the evening, look at where the light falls. And yeah, do a little looking before you leap. Yeah.
And in your expertise, do you notice if these shaded plants require more water or less water than ones that are in the sun?
Another great point. Even in our South Texas heat, even if it's in the shade, they're gonna kind of want a daily spritzing. Right here, these plants actually get some of the water off of the fountain, so you don't have to water quite as much. But any of the ones that, even if they're in the shade, when we get up to 95, 100 degrees, even in the shade, it's, well, you've been in the shade and you're still sweating. So the plants are kind of like that too.
And I'm sitting here too, and there's like nice little airflow coming in as well.
There's a good bit of air that comes through here. So that makes it another nice feature when you're planting or planning your little respite is the airflow. You want that nice little breeze to hit you in the evening.
Oh, John, any other tips that you want our audience to know to create that perfect summer oasis in their yards?
Just whatever it might be, whether it's a little tiny space or a whole half the yard, you don't really need a lot of environment. I mean, you pack a lot into a little small space. Enjoy every moment of it.
Yeah, and I'm really loving this cute furniture you have right here. That's perfect for a space like this. John, thank you so much. And if folks want to check you out and learn more about you and get more tips and tricks, where can they go, sir?
To hashtag Little Cabin in the Heights, my Instagram, and they can get ideas, pictures, things that I've put together and kind of take those as a blueprint for whatever you want to do.
Well, Mr. Bloodsworth, thank you so much. And you know what? I'm in no rush to go back to the station. Let's chill out here for a little bit.
Absolutely.